guys, it's 3:43 a.m. I'm really tired. About to go fly to Toad to go do some crit racing. Ready? Let's go do this. Guys, we made it with our bike intact, and then the car. Alright guys, we made it to Milwaukee. Bikes in check, we're good. It's good to go. Heading to the hotel now, and then we'll go grab some food and figure out where I'm gonna do openers. See you. Alright guys, we made it to the hotel, and at the start of this trip, I forgot my phone charger. And then I was just talking about right before we walked in that watch there be a wireless phone charger. Guess what there is? A wireless phone charger. I'm freaking set now. Easy, easy. Alright guys, got the bike, time to put it together. Let's go. First step, get the wheels out. Wheel number 1. Wheel number 2. Now I'll get a bunch of other random stuff out. This is my bike shoes, helmet. That way I didn't have to bring a bike bag. Got a bike pump. Alright, now it's time to get the bike out with the wheels on. First skewer out. The bike is out of the box. Back on. Alright, Phil, just gotta put some pedals on. And we can ride it. She's ready. Gotta go do some openers now. Then we'll be good tomorrow. Gotta make sure the ball's shifting right when I go do my openers. Hopefully there's no new scratches on there. So yeah, it'll be good. Alright guys, so we found a trail to go spin the legs out on. And just look at it, pretty cool actually. Straight out and back, it's like 14 miles. But yeah, made it here. You know, something that's surprising is the heat and the humidity here is actually very close to Jacksonville's heat and humidity. It's like I didn't leave. I was really hoping for some cooler weather, but yeah, it's definitely not cooler. I'm gonna go do some openers, some spins. Look at that, guys. Yeah, I don't want to get my bike dirty. Not doing that. Alright guys, just did my openers. Legs feel really good. I was pushing some high watts and it was easy. And I could hold it, which felt good. So I feel like I'm ready. Also, this trail is pretty nice actually. Great view, a lot to see. I saw a bunny, guys. I saw a bunny. Turn around, 36 minutes in. Chilling. Just gotta ride back, get ready for tomorrow. Let's go. Alright guys, we're all packed and ready, about to head out to the race. Got the bike back there. When I walked outside this morning, I noticed how windy it is. Like, look at that flag. It is howling. But there's no rain, so that wind's gonna make for an interesting race dynamic. And I also heard there's a lot of like preem sprints or point sprints. So I might go for a few of those. Maybe attack some of those, so it's gonna be fun. Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Toad Day 1, Juniors 15 to 18. This is the Cedarburg Criterium. Alright, as you can see, I'm started a little bit farther back, wasn't on the front row, and I had a bad clip in. So, already far to the back. Gotta move up some spaces. But, yeah, it's fine. Alright, so let's take a lap. That was corner 1. It's a little tight, especially if you're like in the middle of the group. And there's some grates and bumps on the road, so just gotta watch out for that. This is the long straightaway going into the back stretch, and I found this to be a good spot to move up because it was kind of like a slight headwind, so people would like mushroom, and then like they'd slow up at the front, so then I can carry my momentum and just get around people without doing much effort. Here, there's a little hill coming into corner number 2, which didn't really play a factor at all in the race. It was kind of just, you kind of just like flew over it. Alright, so here's corner number 2. Take this outside line. I believe I get close to the curb. Yeah, there's a curb right there. Watch out for that. Yeah, this race has 15 to 16 year olds and 17 to 18 year olds. There was like 20 15 to 16 year olds and like 40 17 to 18 year olds, so mostly 17 to 18 year olds, which made for a very, there's corner 3, that one you can take really fast. Let me spike out here. So as I was saying, it made for a really interesting race. Like, I'm racing with Jack Watson right there from Bros Ride Bikes to my left. I say hi to his camera right there, might see that in his video. But it's very interesting. The 17 to 18 year olds really kept it fast, kept it spicy. Like, I was mainly just following 17 to 18 year olds. I didn't really know where the 15 to 16 year olds were too much, which is the category I'm in. But yeah, I'm just following Jack's wheel, trying to find up some more space to move up, because I'm pretty far back. My goal is to stay near the front in the beginning, so I can mark any moves that go and see if it's going to be a breakaway type of race. But there's corner number 4. It's you can take that at full speed, and then this is a tailwind right here, so remembering that for the sprint is very crucial. Alright, so we're flying right now, going through the home stretch. I still need to move up, so I'm on. Alright, so here I'm moving up. I come around this left side, like I said in the beginning, this is a good place to move up, but I keep going. Like, I just have momentum. I just push a few extra watts, continuing my momentum, cutting into this corner. I dive bomb it. Whew, barely made that one, but stuck it, and now I'm at the front, just like that. Alright, here I'm attacking, because I came out of that corner like top 7 or something, had a lot of momentum after they slowed up at the front. So I attacked, give it a good rip, see how the legs are feeling. Legs felt really good for this race, by the way. Here, Hot Tubes kid comes around me through this corner. I still try to stay near the front if possible, but I don't know what they were doing there. Alright, here, I'm trying to find a way to move up. I follow these guys' wheels on the left, try and get to the front since I'm really far back. Now I'm in a better position. You can see there's a split up there, so trying to get up there, make sure I'm not caught off guard. Keep moving up. That's really just the name of the game in these crits. It's really just keep moving up. Even when you are like getting lazy and complacent, you gotta move up. Like, you can't not move up, otherwise you're just gonna get stuck. Yeah, those guys off the front. Here I did that same move again, up this left side. It was just perfect. Like, I'd push some watts, but it wasn't like a ton of watts. Like, it was just a free 15 places I moved up there. Coming into this corner, clean exit. There's still 2 guys off the front there, which we're chasing. But it was really hard to get away on this course. Like, I don't know what it was, but like any guy that got off the front, like, just couldn't get away. Like, the peloton was just going so fast that they'd reel you in instantly. Alright, here, coming down on the same stretch on this left side. It's just, here I'm pushing a few extra watts to get a couple places, but I think I can do it. So, coming up this left side on this New England Devo kids wheel. Moved up some spots. I come around him. They slowed up a lot right there, so I kind of just put a little bit of power on the pedals up this hill, and now I'm first position into this corner because I got nationals in 5 weeks. I really don't want to crash. So we come around this corner good. Those 2 guys are up there. I'm basically soft pedaling right now on the front, by the way, and we're like catching them. So I don't know what they were doing. Hot Tubes kid had a mechanical. He goes into the pit, but he comes back out. Here, some attacks start flying to get to that breakaway. I'm trying to bridge there. Here they all go. Look at them go. They're all attacking. I'm now picking up the speed. Try and hop on one of these trains. There goes Liam. He's in my age group. So I hop on this kid's wheel, I think. Yeah, hop on this kid's wheel. Get pulled back to the front. They all look at each other, play the games, and then it all comes back together. Yeah, it all comes back together. Alright, here, Eli attacks from Bros Ride Bikes. Comes up that corner inside. That was a good corner line he took. These guys start sprinting, but then they like give up, and I just had some momentum from like chasing on, so I just go try and get to Eli. I go around him since I have momentum, and then I get on Eli's wheel, and I try and get a breakaway rolling, but they all like catch back up to us. On his wheel, he like immediately flipped me through. I kind of just give him a little bit of an effort, rotate once we get to these guys who are off the front. Then I follow this move because I don't want to deal with another Kelly Benefits rider. So follow him. Now we're good. All back together. Alright, here we're coming into a preem. This is a $100 preem. And then Eli takes this wicked line on this inside and just, it's insta gap. And then he just has to sprint out of that corner. It's like they look at each other and they're like, yeah, nah, they ain't getting there. So you got $100 there. Here I'm moving up on the inside on the home straight, which was a little sketchy because of this corner, but they slowed down a lot, so I just carried my momentum. It was like a attack, not attack kind of move I did just to move up to the front, so I'm out of the washing machine. All right, here it's all tightly compact, and then boom, there's a crash. As you can see, I ran into that guy's back wheel and barely held it up. But now look how far back I am off the front. I gotta bring it all the way back. So that's what I do. Just get into aero position, drill it, do this home finish straight, get back on. But now it was 2 to go. So now it's I think we're coming in the 2 to go. It's 2 to go. I move all the way back up to the front here, kind of sort of challenging this Kelly Benefits rider to get his wheel, because I know he's leading out his teammate, which is behind him. So yeah, this is the last lap. I'll walk you guys through this. So yeah, I'm kind of messing with a Kelly Benefits rider here, just to like get some draft and not be out in the wind. And I want to get his wheel because I know he's leading out that guy. So keep messing with these guys, trying to stay near the front, because you really can be like first into this corner on the last lap and hold it, because it's a tailwind and it's only 200 meters. But here I'm starting to get kind of swarmed. So I find that Kelly Benefits rider, the sprinter guy that they're leading out, and I kind of challenging him here, but trying to move up. I need to just stay near the front. That's literally all I'm thinking right now, is get to the front, because it's about to get fast. Alright, as you can see, yeah, I got like 3 guys. Alright, so I find Sylvan Garrett's and Jack Claw. Jack Claw's the Miller kid, and then Verge is Sylvan Garrett. They're both in my age group. So then they start ripping it out of this corner. Jack's on Sylvan's wheel, but then he kind of looks away. I take advantage of that opportunity and steal Sylvan's wheel. So then I'm on his wheel. Sylvan, by the way, is a really good sprinter, so I know he'll put down a good sprint. So I keep watching him, stay on his wheel. It's getting really fast now. Guys are trying to send stuff, and I don't even know what they're doing. But I'm pretty far back right here. I'm like 20th, and I'm in the middle. Like, this is not good. So I keep following Sylvan's wheel though, and I'm basically hoping that he brings me back up there. But then I find Jack's wheel after I take that good inside line, and they all slowed down right there, as you can see. So that really basically won me the race right there. So I'm on Jack's wheel because I have to beat him to win the USA Junior Cup Series. Woo! That was a little sketchy right there. But stay on his wheel. We rip it out of this corner, and I'm still 15th back. But I think Jack is I'm like first place right now, 15 to 16. But then I see he leaves this gap open, so then I have to come around him. I honestly didn't think he was going to leave that gap open. But I follow Julian here, the Verge rider, get across that gap, and it's basically just all out to the finish line right now. Like, try and make up some spots if I can, but just get there. Try and be first in that corner. Yeah, I kind of closed this gap. We are hauling right now. Like, we're flying. I kind of took this line a little too wide. I don't know what I was doing. But we rip it out of this corner. It's all out to the finish line. Sprinting it. Everything I got. And by the way, everyone in front of me, 17 to 18. And I barely held off Sylvan for the 15 to 16-year-olds.
Ethan Corson.
I win.
Our Omnium leader in the 15-16-year-old category, Ethan Corson. And a Pro Cyclist Foundation Omnium Leaders jersey for Ethan.
Good job, Ethan! Woo!
5-day Lowland Sprint competition beginning in this field as well.
Alright guys, post race, I won. Won the 15 to 16 age group and got 13th overall between 15 to 18. And I got leader's jersey. Get to wear that tomorrow, which will be fun. Race was good. It was a little sketchy. It was a crash that took out like half my competition, or like the two big sprinters that I was going to try and beat. But yeah, it's just the swarm was just so sketchy. Like you're in the middle and then everyone would just swarm you, and then it's just a bunch of teenagers. It's literally they all just run you over. Like they don't even know you're there. They bump into you, push you out of the way. It's kind of fun though. I kind of did that. You'll see, probably saw it in that video I just showed you. Like second and third lap, I dive bombed that corner. That was sweet. Moved up a lot of positions. Looking forward to tomorrow. Gonna go eat a lot of food and rest up. Got a big day tomorrow. See ya. Alright guys, we made it back to the hotel. Time to eat some food. We got some rice and chicken with Boomin' Beets juice. Good for recovery. Get some carbs and protein in. Might have some peanut butter crackers just for as like dessert. But yeah, look forward to tomorrow. See you guys then. Good morning guys, it's day 2 of Toad, day 3 of the vlog. This is episode 2. Just woke up, eating my mush. Quality breakfast right there, yeah. So today is a circuit race. It's like 50 miles or something. It's 10 laps of a 5-mile loop, and there's a little bit of climbing but isn't too much. So that'll be interesting. And I have the leader's jersey, so I'll be wearing that today. Trying to hang on to that and do everything I can to defend it, try and keep it into the next day. See you there. Alright guys, welcome back. This is day 2 of Toad. Circuit race slash road race. It's 5 miles a lap, and we're doing 10 laps, and it's pancake flat. However though, we are in the middle of nowhere, which means the wind is gonna play a huge factor. So that's the first corner, just turn right. Now it is a right to left crosswind. So you're gonna see everyone hugging the left side and trying to find shelter, there was a lot of wind, so it was very crucial to be hidden because you can save it. It literally saved a lot of watts. I noticed anyway. All right, so we have pretty much all the same kids as the last race, and I'm basically just thinking, just like chill, sit in. Don't really want to do much because it's one of those days where you could really just bury yourself or you could chill. Alright, here's the second corner. All these corners are really nice. It was like just swooping corners. It wasn't like much braking or anything. It was pretty chill. But I was saying, there's still 3 days left to Toad, so I don't want to be completely totaled by the end of those starting those like last 2 days. So I wanted to save a lot of energy today, like as much as possible, to be more prepared for those days. And it was also like 90 degrees out, so like we all had ice packs down our back and cold water. All right, here's the third corner. Nice corners, nice swoopy. It's a cool angle. Yeah, that's alright. So now we're in a headwind. I mean a tailwind. We're now in a tailwind. We were always going like 30 down this straight. This is also the start-finish straight. Alright, here I'm following this guy who is bridging up to these leaders up here. So I'm just following him, getting a free ride. Trying to get into the breakaway, but without doing much energy. Alright, so we get up here, marking my age group, making sure they don't get away. Eli right there just hammering on the front. Jack. Oh wait, that's Jack. He just let that guy go. Alright, so we're all here. They all sit up, so I just counter. And I'm trying, and there's already a break up there, up the road. It's like 2 or 3 guys. So I counter, trying to get up to them. Trying to bridge across. Which I believe I do. So I'm hammering it right now. Trying to get up to those leaders. Because it's, I think, Hot Tubes kid. And then a New England Devo kid. And those are both big teams with teammates. So I knew if those 2 guys are in the breakaway, then their teammates won't chase. And there's no one on my wheel. So I get up to these guys. It's now a 4-man break. And we also have Kelly Benefits in this breakaway too. Kelly Benefits has like 5 guys in this race. So to have them not chasing is really good. And they'll probably just block. So at this point I really thought this was going to be the winning breakaway. Alright, so here it's now a left to right crosswind. So that's why they're rotating off to the left. So I just get in this move, try and work with them. I honestly thought this was going to be the winning move. And I just try and stay protected from the wind. That's why you see us go to like the right. But I rotate through. I do my share of the work. Keep pulling. And currently there's just 17, 18-year-olds in this move. So that's why I was thinking like, yes, this is perfect. As a race leader, no 15 to 16-year-olds are in this group. All I got to do is make it to the finish line. But the Peloton had other plans. They ended up catching us. And yeah, it all came back together. I believe Kelly Benefits and Hot Tubes were chasing, which was weird. Alright, here we all got brought back, and then this other Hot Tubes kid attacks. And then everyone just starts chasing. Everyone goes crazy. So they're all accelerating and sprinting. I just was in that breakaway, so I'm a little tired. So this is an effort. But I try and hop on one of these trains. And I also am trying to make sure, yeah, there's no way I was gonna be able to hop on that Hot Tubes rider right there. He just accelerated so fast. So I just hop on one of these guys' wheels to pull me back up there. It all comes back together. They all sit up at the front. And we all stay together, coming through the start-finish straight. I do believe that was like a point sprint or something, is why they were going so crazy. Alright, so yeah, this is the start-finish straight, and it's a tailwind, so it's going to be a very fast finish. But I'm trying to stay in the draft, just trying to stay protected, do as little of effort as possible, so then I can have some legs for the next couple days. Alright, so yeah, I did end up bridging to the leaders with 2 other guys. A guy attacked, and then I kind of just using my momentum, I bridged up to the 2 guys, and then we were just hauling, like we were hammering it to get to the leaders. We did that for like a solid 5 to 10 minutes. But we got there, and then I mean after that I was pretty toast. Here's just us working in the breakaway. It's like 11 or 12 guys, I think, in this breakaway. And there's only 2 15 to 16 year olds that made this breakaway, so it's like an automatic top 3, and also this is the winning breakaway. So my goal right now is basically just to sit in and try and do less work than the 2 other 15 to 16 year olds, so then I can maybe out sprint them, but I'm toast right now. Like after that bridge effort, and then now I have to go work in this breakaway. Like that was hard, and my heart rate was like 200 for like 5 minutes or like a minute, and then like 190 for like 20 minutes or something. So my heart rate was through the roof. This heat was really getting to me. It was just really hard, but I did manage to stay in this breakaway. Alright, now we're coming into the finish. This is it. We're about to turn right onto the start finish straight. We've been playing some games. No one wants to work. Hot Tubes rider got up the road, so he's solo, and he's 17-18, so I don't really worry about him. But I gotta be Eli right there on the right, and then Reef right here to the left on the Orange Canyon. So these are the 2 guys I'm marking. At this point, guys, I'm literally toast. Like it's literally like all out just to like stay in the breakaway. So I'm just hoping that maybe they blow up too, and I can just like bike throw them or something. But I knew I don't have much of a sprint, so I'm just trying to be patient and try and get into a good position. So hopefully the position will carry me. Here I see no one chasing him, or I see this guy try and chase him, so I just try and hop on. Maybe like 2 of us could just like roll off the front or something, but they all mark us. So we're all together, just waiting, playing some games, having fun. Right now I'm just soft pedaling. So just looking around, waiting for another attack. Here I see those 2 kids go, but I let the other guys chase them, so then I can do less watts. So I try and hop on. I want to hop on Eli, but then they leave. Yeah, there's Eli. So those are my 2 15-16-year-olds I gotta beat. So I try and get on their wheels. Coming in the sprint, we're like half a mile out or something. So still a little bit of ways to go. And they're like all hammering at the front. I'm literally going like all out right now in the draft. It's kind of stupid, but yeah, I just stay on these guys' wheels and try and position myself where I need to be. But I think I'm too far back right now. I need to move up. They're zigzagging all over the road and stuff. Yeah, like you can see there, they surged, and I just didn't have that pop I needed. Yeah, but I get back on, and then right here they all sit up, and I go to the right, which is perfect, and I pass them 2. Then they all start sprinting, so all I gotta do is jump on their wheel, but I was dead. Like I did not have a sprint. And then I was about to like try and sprint, and then I see Eli and Rafe come by me at like I'm standing still. I'm like, yeah, nah, I can't do that. Yeah, that's a wrap. I got third, 15-16, which is good. Kept the leader's jersey.
Nicely done. That's
Alright guys, finished the race. Just got back to the hotel. Had some food. And I think the race went okay. I mean, I made a huge bridge effort to get to the lead pack after basically just sitting in and staying protected that whole race. I didn't really have a sprint left there at the end, so a little disappointed with that, but overall still maintained the jersey. I still got it going into day 3, and I'll see you guys there. Good morning guys, just ate breakfast. Today's day 4. We got a crit race again today. It's 0.8 miles and there's like 7 corners, and it was just raining outside. Still raining outside. Looks a little rough out there, but it's fine. Since it has so many corners, it's probably gonna be a breakaway, since it's just way easier to go like 5 guys in a breakaway than like a whole peloton. So it'll probably be strung out a lot. So I gotta make sure I'm always at the front, ready for when they attack and stuff. And because it's always strung out, guys and people are tired from yesterday's race. People are gonna start getting tired, and then gaps are gonna start forming, and then the breaks gonna form from just all the splits. So I just gotta make sure I'm on the right end of the split, and yeah, keep myself up there, defend the jersey, which I still have, by the way, after a big effort yesterday. So a little tired, but I'll manage.
And right, so left and right, up and down and up and down, left and right, so left and right, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right,
Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is day 3 of Toad. Just got off the start line. This is a very, very technical course, and the road quality, as you can see, is pretty poor. Alright, so I'm gonna take a lap. This is the first corner, just a right hand turn, not too bad. You can take it at full speed. But the tricky part is, right after that corner, we come into this like hairpin turn, as you'll see right here, and we're all bunched up like this, kind of tricky. Yep, you see that? Yep, that was a hairpin turn. Then it's like a slight uphill right here, and then you drill it all the way to the next corner, which is right up here. There's also 3 Hot Tubes kids in this race, which they've like multiplied each day, so they keep making the race harder and harder. Here's the left-hand turn. This one, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was really bumpy, but it was fine. Alright, then we come through here to this right-hand turn, which I found this outside line to be pretty good to move up. And it was kind of hard with some of these corners, because some of them were tight. Like, you'll especially see these next 2. Like, here's this right-hand turn, really close to the gutter there. But like, when you're this wide and there's these tight corners, it makes it really hard to move up because it's so tightly compact. Alright, this is the worst part of the whole course. Like, there is so bumpy. Like, I feel like I'm riding cobbles right now. You can probably see in the camera. Probably the stabilizer on though, so. But yeah, you can see all those bumps on the road. See the other kids' hands and arms just bouncing. And then we come out of here. That was just like a swooping right-hand turn. Not bad at all. But I jump on Eli's wheel here. He pulls me all the way up to the front. So I just keep following him. Yeah, so that's the course. It's 0.8 miles, 7 turns. Very, very exciting. Stay on Eli's wheel. Get to the front. Alright, here. I'm a little bit farther back, trying to move up. So So when they slow up right here, I make my move, come around them, get this inside line, move up like 10 spots right there, and then boom, already top 5, top 10, coming into the hairpin turn. You really want to be at the front in that hairpin turn. Here, moving up, they all just slow down at the front, so I kind of just put in a little effort right here. Try and get on these guys' wheels. So yeah, just trying to hop on the train. Try not to get dropped. Try to stay near the front. Yeah, but I'm trying to just maintain position at the front, so then I won't have to worry about these corners, and like I can take my own lines and stuff. So yeah, I just come through here to just keep a little bit of pressure on, but also to maintain my position at the front so I don't get swarmed. Alright, here's the right hand turn. It's all back together now. I'm farther back though, so I need to move up. Coming in this hairpin turn, and then Eli, I guess he said he got pinched off. I almost hit him there. He wipes out on that turn, and then he does not come back because he hurts his hip pretty bad. Hope you get well, Eli. Alright, here, coming back into this hairpin turn. This kid on the left's looking a little sketchy. But we're coming into this hairpin turn, and then the kid in front of me, he pedaled through it and skidded. Like, his right wheel slid out. He was pedaling through it, clipped the pedal, like, I don't know what he was doing. But I get back up, I'm drilling it to the pits, trying to get there as fast as possible, because there's still free laps, so we're good. So I'm making my way there. Nothing's damaged, bike's perfectly fine. I just hit my hip, like bruised it, and my shoulder. It's like a bruise, but it wasn't too bad. Making my way through the crowds. Trying to get to pit. And, yeah. I make it to the pit. Was good. Still got plenty of free laps left. So, get in here. And then I don't have anyone to push me, so I have to do like a cyclocross style start. So, the field comes by here. And then they say go, but like, look at that gap. Like, look what I have to do to get back in. I just crashed too. It's not fun. After crashing and having to do this massive effort just to get to the back of the race. So I've lost all my position. I'm at the back. I do hop on though. Like, I do catch back up. Alright, so I hop back on here, which is good. Back in the back with Jack Watson. He's been tail gunning. There's another crash though. Right after I get back in, there's another crash on the exact same turn. Which is it's just not cool, guys. It's just not cool. Like, I think there's 3 or 4 crashes on that same corner. Alright, here, there's a breakaway up there. I try and pull this back, and it's helping me stay in good position at the front. So I pull this back, get up to the leaders, but I pulled everyone else with me, which wasn't cool, but made it back up here, still near the front. I'm just trying to stay near the front as much as possible. So now I'm like, alright, coming up this inside line. Now I'm in 3rd position, coming through these corners. Now we're on the bumpy road. I stay to the right, and then I see these guys sprinting on the left, so I have to jump on. And then it's like everyone just all out sprinting, and then you just lose 15 positions, like instantly. It's really annoying. But we're good. Just keep staying with the group. Don't do anything crazy. So yeah. Alright, I think it's 1 to go now. So we're coming in the 1 to go. I'm out of position. I'm really starting to feel my hip. It's really starting to hurt a lot. And my shoulder. My shoulder's hurting from all those bumps. But as you can see, I'm literally at the back. Like, there's nothing I can do right now to make up any places. It's gotten so fast. This course is so tight. Like, it's very challenging right now. And I'm also like on the limit too, so trying to move up if I can. Like, trying to take this inside line, but kind of get squeezed off a little here. Also not thinking completely straight. Like, my heart rate's pretty high. So, just trying to follow these wheels, trying to come in with the group. Trying to place as best as possible. But I come around here. Go right. Yeah, so just following these guys. Trying to get as close to my competitors as possible. The kid in front of me is in my age group, so I'm racing him. But then I see Damiano up there, which he's also in my age group. And as you can see, there's gaps forming now. Guys are blowing up. This is it. This is the final sprint finish. Coming around this corner, had some good momentum. I sprint it out of this corner, trying to give everything I got to the line. But yeah, I was just too little, too late. Didn't really have enough. But yeah, I got 10th in 15-16, which made me lose my leader's jersey, and I lost a lot of points. Alright guys, day 4. Woke up, ate a good breakfast, did some stretching because I'm pretty sore from that crash yesterday. Looking forward to today. I'm gonna try and get some redemption. Gonna really focus on my positioning, really try and practice that so I can not crash and be there if there's any splits. But yeah, looking forward to today. It's gonna be hard. It's like a 4-corner crit, but there's a chicane, so really gotta watch out for that. Gonna try and preview that before we start the race. So yeah, see you there. Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Tour of America's Dairylands, day 4 of the Cheddar series. This is the Shorewood Criterium. Now this course is it's 4 corners and it's like 0.9 miles long, but there is a chicane in it. So that's the first corner. That one you could take pretty like fast, and the outside line was actually really good because they give you plenty of room. So that was always a good place to like move up or like just be safer because you can take your own line. Alright, here is a straight. They would always mushroom right here because, I don't know, it's just like everyone would chase back all the attacks, and then it's like right here, everyone looks at each other, and then the next attack goes, and then about a lap later it's caught, and then they sit up again. So right here they would always chill. Alright, so here's the second corner. Now on this inside there is a grate thing that you might be able to see, but yeah, that was a little sketchy. But that corner was a little tight, but for the most part it was okay, not that bad. Alright, so my goal for this race, you probably heard in the beginning, was to get my redemption, because last night I crashed and bruised my hip and shoulder a little bit, and I got back in, but I just didn't like have the legs to get a higher position, and I also was kind of like out of position. So I really wanted to get back the leader's jersey, so I knew to do that I had to win today. So that was my goal. So when I first started, I was thinking this is kind of a tail gun type of course, but I wanted to see what the dynamic of the race would be, so I kind of tried to get to the front a little bit, but not really. I kind of went straight to tail gunning because it was just a good course to tail gun because you could, like, look at that. You just take your own line, and, like, I just moved up, like, 3 spaces just, and I didn't even have to use any effort, which was nice. By the way, that was the 4th corner. So, yeah. On Eli's wheel right now. This is the start-finish straight, which was really fast. I think we hit like 40, 45 or something, or 40. I don't know. We hit a really fast speed in the sprint. All right, here I'm going to tail gun. Me, Jack, and this other kid were tail gunning for most of the race. But yeah, like I just let a gap open, take my own line, don't have to worry about bumping into anyone. It was really nice because I saved a lot of energy. Like I looked at my average power compared to everyone else's average power, or like my competitors, and I was like 40 watts lower than them. Yep, tail gun in here again with Jack. Let a gap open. They all hit their brakes in the corner, but I can do like no effort and then just get right back on and take my own line. So it's really nice. But I don't usually tail gun. I'm usually like in crits. I like to be at the front, like attacking. But this course was just really good for tail gunning. I can see that great there. And I wanted to try something new, so yeah, I got to practice tail gunning and see how that works. But you gotta be really careful with it sometimes, because sometimes kids will let gaps open. But in this race, all these kids are 1, 2, 3s. Like we're all pretty strong. Here I'm moving up to the front now. I tail gunned for like, I don't know, till 7 laps to go, I think. And now I'm gone to the front. So I'm not doing a big effort right now. I'm really just, I was just like going like a zone 3 tempo just to maintain position and wouldn't have to be in the washing machine. But now these guys come around me. They're going for a preem or something. I didn't really go for any of those. So I just hop on these guys' wheels, let them sprint for that preem thing. And you see that Kelly Benefice kid just flew up that right side. I think he might get it too. That was an aggressive sprint right there. Yeah, just sticking on the wheels, not doing anything crazy. I also think this is 5 to go. So the final finale. All right, so you see that teammate let his teammate's wheel go. That's the Kelly Benefice riders. And now there's a guy off the front. So now Hot Tubes has to bring this back. And then once I think that's Jack sees that his teammate right there, the leader, goes, he kind of just sits up, and I'm kind of screwed at the moment. But yeah, I shuffle back. I'm gonna have to try and work my way back up. Yeah, I just lost like 25 positions. Yeah, so I need to get around Jack because he's just shuffling back to the back. So I get around to him, get on Lane's wheel, but they all mushroom right here. So I take this outside line. Like I see that there's a clear line right there, but then as you can see, that Kelly Benefice rider looked back, and then he's like, nope, you ain't going up that outside line. So he shuts me off. So then I'm stuck again back here. Alright, here. Trying to still a little bit ways back. That's the chicane. Just trying to move up still. Yeah, I'm still a little bit farther back. But they kind of slow up. Like you see everyone's soft pedaling. So then I just continue with my momentum here. Like I'm not even pushing a lot of watts. Like it's just like a tempo, like an easy tempo. But it keeps me at the front in a good position, and I don't have to deal with the washing machine or the swarm effect. I just carry my momentum and I'm gone. But yeah, I don't have a gap right now. They're all on my wheel. I try and flick them through, but I just keep it like a steady pace that's easy, so I don't have to fall back anymore. Stay at the front. Alright, here this Kelly Benefice rider attacks through this corner, and he almost hit that curve there, but he makes it. I'm now up sprinting, trying to maintain my position at the front. So yeah, I just hop on this kid's wheel, and now yeah, I'm still 4th wheel, so still near the front, and there's only like 2 or 3 laps left, so this is looking good. Alright, so here they're kind of looking at each other sitting up. So I kind of keep the, I want to keep the speed up. So I kind of do a little effort here, but yeah, I see that they all get on me, so I just keep an easy tempo so that I can maintain the position at the front. Nothing crazy. Coming through the start. Oh, he attacks again with this Hot Tooth Rider. Yeah, but everyone's on him, so I just gotta hop on. Yeah, I think it's 2 to go now, so just chilling, staying near the front as much as possible, especially in these closing laps. Very crucial. Here I'm losing some positions. That isn't good. But still like 6th wheel something. They slow up here, so I continue my momentum again up this right side, and I get to the front. But then this Kelly Benefits rider attacks like nobody's business. He flies up that outside. Then everyone else starts chasing. So now I gotta try and hop on, which I think I do, but it looks like I'm getting kind of swarmed right now. Coming into this corner. Alright, I'm still kind of near the front. Oh, there's some gaps forming. Yeah. I just gotta stay up here and not lose any positions. Alright. Still chilling near the front. They're bringing back that guy, and I'm still in the draft, so I'm saving energy. Here, I'm trying to move up, but it's kind of hard because they're going kind of fast. So just trying to stay in the draft, save as much energy as possible, but I'm still losing wheels. This isn't good. Yeah, now I'm pretty far back. I gotta just stay on this Kelly Benefits rider wheel. Need to not get swarmed or passed anymore. This is still a little far back, but yeah, there's a little gap there, but they all close it. Oh, well, now I'm getting passed. This is not good. There goes Jack Claw. He's in my age group. I think we're coming into 1 lap to go, maybe. Yeah, I think this is 1 lap to go. Coming into 1 lap to go. I mean, it's not that bad of a position. I mean, there's a race leader right there. There's one of my competitors right there. Like, I'm still decently positioned. Alright, here it's kind of slowing up. Yeah, I'm still sitting pretty good. Like top 10, top 15. I needed to move up that right side with that Kelly Benefits rider right there. But this guy on the right that's Damiano, kind of blocked that option. Yep, and then I got swarmed right here. That just screwed me over. Now I'm like 20th wheel, 25th wheel. Like, I just keep losing positions. This is not good. Man, I should have just went on that outside. Like, I should just kind of push my way through. Now I just keep losing positions. Gosh. Outside line. Woo! A little sketch there. Yeah, but now it's just getting so fast. There's like nothing I can do. I'm kind of screwed now. I mean, I wish they would have like sat up here so then I could move up more, but yeah, they're still going kind of fast. I could have probably, looking back on this, I think I could have moved up a little more. But I get on this inside to maybe take the inside line and maybe get some more positions, but it doesn't look like it helped me. So now we're coming in to the last corner, going through the chicane, coming into the last corner. I'm on, gosh, they're going really fast right now. I lost a lot of positions. Yeah, they're just going so fast right now, there's nothing you can do. But those 3 kids right there are all in my age group, so I just gotta try and beat them. Alright, this is the last corner. I take this good inside line, and then it's just all out to the finish line. Full-blown sprint. That Kelly Benefits kid there on the right is in my age group, and I'm trying to get around him. I get really close. All these guys are just sitting up, but man, I was just out of position, guys. Like, I just lost all that position when they swarmed, and I just had nowhere to go. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright guys, made it to the race, and it's raining. It is raining. That's gonna make for a very interesting race, hoping there's not a lot of crashes. But I'm thinking about, do I tail gun and risk there being a crash and me getting held up, not being able to catch back onto the group? Or do I go to the front and risk using all my energy to stay up there and not having a sprint at the end? So I'm contemplating which one I should do, because if you're in the middle, it's most likely you're gonna crash. So, still contemplating that. Gonna have to try and figure that out, but today's gonna be an interesting race. It's 4 corners, and it's like a triangle, but one of the tips is cut off. So, be interesting. Yeah, see you guys out there. Jumping right into this one today. This is America's Tour of the Dairylands. This is day 5, and this was a really fast race, very technical, and there was some rain which played a factor into this one. So first corner, right hand turn right here. It was a little sketchy because there's a little, like, I don't know, grate thing in the middle of the road that was slippery from all the rain. As you can see, the road's pretty wet. That if you were halfway through the turn, you hit that, your back wheel would slide, so you kind of had to avoid that section of the turn. But then we're going down these kind of like rough roads into this sharp right-hander turn. And since these roads are wet, there was multiple people that slid out on this corner. So yeah, they took it pretty slow, but I actually found a good line where if you come out wide and then you take it wide, you can carry better momentum and avoid sliding out. Alright, so we're just going to take you through a lap. That was the second corner, then it goes on to this kind of like long straight. Yeah, you can see all the water. It's wet. Yeah, so my goal for this one was right before I decided to ride aggressively because it's raining and I didn't want to be caught up in a crash or caught behind a crash. So I really want to focus on being aggressive. Also, I wanted to do that because it's the last day, so I could really just hammer it. So this is the next right-hand turn. If you can see, I don't know if you could see it, but there was another little great thing in the middle of the road that I hit twice, and my back wheel kind of slid a little, but I held it up, so I had to keep avoiding that. That was kind of sketchy. Right now I'm just following this kid's wheel. He's always in the top 5, so I know he's a good wheel to follow. Alright, so that was lap 1. Now you gotta feel for the course. Alright, so moving up with this Hot Tubes rider, I'm just following him just to get to the front in some draft. But as you can see, they're all mushrooming at the front right here, like just chilling. So he puts in a little dig right here, and I was already on his wheel, so I just hop on, no problem. So he's bridging up to, yeah, I believe there's 2 leaders right there. He's coming up to them. Yeah, you can see that great thing in the middle over there. So just sticking on his wheel, taking the inside line, coming to the home straight. He kicks it out of that corner again. But we do have a gap right here. It's not a very big gap, but it's still a little gap, so the guys behind us are still forced to chase pretty hard. Alright, so now they're looking back. They see the pelotons behind us, and I'm anticipating them catching us. But I just kind of keep a little bit of the power on, so then I can stay near the front. Like, I'm not doing a ton of watts, just kind of like chilling almost. But it's keeping me near the front and taking my own lines. We get caught here, and yeah, that was that. Alright, here I'm following these guys. The BJC team just did a little bit of effort leading out their teammate to attack, but that guy rotated off and there was a little bit of momentum I had, so I kind of just carried my speed just to get up to these guys. I do believe I have a little bit of a gap too, so I'm just riding kind of hard up to these guys, taking this corner kind of fast, went all the way to the outside there. So getting up to these guys, but they catch me, and then I just hop on to the rest of these guys as they're coming through. It all gets brought back. Alright, here these guys are attacking for, it's like a preem, I believe, or the rainstorm sprint. It's one of those. But Jack's wanting to rotate me through here, but he doesn't slow down at all. He literally stays the same speed. So I'm like, why would I pull through if you're going fast enough to keep them within a good distance? So I just stick on his wheel, being a little annoying, but saving some energy. Comes through here, and then he rotates, and then his teammate Eli from Bros Ride Bikes comes down this right side to help bring back the guys up the road. So as I see them come through, I just shift over to that side, trying to hop on this Hot Tubes rider's wheel. I believe that's Jack Ray too. So I hop on his wheel, just trying to stay near the front into this corner, because it's kind of a tight corner there. But yeah, if you take it wide, it's not bad at all. So just hop on these guys' wheel. Eli puts a big dig in right there, and he gets a little bit of a gap. But yeah, we're still on him. Alright, here Eli slowed up right there, so I kind of just carried the momentum and got like a free gap. So I bridged up to Rafe right here, and we got a gap. It's like 5 to 10 seconds, nothing crazy. But I get on, he keeps pulling. I'm just sitting on his wheel. Then he rotates me through, and I'm like, oh, we got a gap. Might as well work. So give it a little bit of a dig, coming into this corner. That way I can take my own line too. So that was good. But then they start to catch up to us, but we were off the front for a solid lap here, which was cool. I think I rotated him through, yeah. So I put in a decent pull. But yeah, we had a good day. We were up off the front for a little bit, but they all catch us. Like Kelly Benefits isn't represented, Hot Tubes isn't represented. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna go anywhere. Alright, here everything just come back together. They're kind of starting to like look at each other, but then as soon as they slow up the most, I carry my momentum a little bit here to just get to the front and stay out of any washing machine effect, so that way I don't get swarmed and I maintain my position at the front. But I'm not doing anything like crazy watts, like just chilling basically. Here we're sprinting up to a little bit of a group that got off the front. It was kind of some splits. So there's a guy off the front, and you can see that Kelly Benefits rider trying to bridge up to him. But then he slows up. These guys on the front slow up right here. So I just carry my momentum a little bit and do the same thing I just did. Maintain my positions, not getting swarmed. And then I see this kid go, so I just hop on the wheel. Get a free ride right here. Yeah, just sitting in, conserving energy, trying to stay near the front, and not get swarmed. So just sitting on this kid's wheel, getting up to the leader without having to do any massive efforts. So we catch him, and then that kid attacks again, and then they kind of look at each other, but he does end up getting brought back. This is what the corner looked like if you're like mid-pack to the back. As you can see, some riders took it faster, some took it slower, so you really had to be careful which wheels you were on and what lines it took. Alright, here it's like I was at the back, but then they all sit up through the start-finish straight, and there's 3 guys off the road. I had so much momentum, like I only did like 400 watts right here, and I just carried that speed, and they let me go too, so I got an insta gap. But now I'm doing the bridge effort to this breakaway. So yeah, I'm just got the head down, drilling it, trying to get up to this group, bridging up here. I do have a pretty like okay gap, like no one's on my wheel or anything. So I'm bridging up to these guys. It has Kelly Benefits, Verge, and one other guy, which I do not remember his name, but we get up to them, and yeah, I thought this was gonna be like the winning move because it had two Kelly Benefits riders and a Verge rider is what it looks like. So I thought this was gonna be it. Like, we had a decent like 10-15 second gap, and we were going really fast. So I really thought this was gonna work. But right here, the Kelly Benefits rider, his teammate, was just hammering it on the front to, like, I don't know, he was setting up his teammate for an attack. Like, as you can see right here, he attacks the breakaway, which I don't know why he did that. He should have just worked with us, and then we could have maybe gotten a bigger gap. But I kind of just closed this down to him on this descent, and then I know I can close the rest just on the corner. So yeah, that's what I do. So we catch the solo rider, and now there's, well, I think there's 5 of us now in this breakaway. But I tell them to, like, let's work, guys, let's get it going, because we got a gap and there was like 5 of us. So I put in a decent hole here, but they start working too. So we were doing good, but then we didn't have Hot Tubes represented. So then the Hot Tubes just got on the front and just drilled it to us. So yeah, we get caught here, Hot Tubes counters. But yeah, here they're slowing up front again. I had a lot of momentum, so I just carried my speed, attacked up this left side, up to this leader, who was also in my age group, I believe. So I need to mark him. But yeah, it was really just, you got the momentum, you just carry it, and you go. Here, I think that was a preem, is why he was sprinting so hard. So I get on his wheel. Eli comes through, so he hops on there. I'm struggling a little bit here, but I can just use this corner to close gap, or these other guys. Alright, so this is 1 lap to go. All of that, and there was no breakaways, no one's off the front. It's all together for a group sprint. So I'm a little farther back. I want to be like top 5 into that last corner. So I need to move up here. You can see that kid on the right is using a lot of effort to move up. I know I just used a lot of energy, so I'm going to try and move up using the least amount of effort. So I should have shot that gap right there to that Velosport rider. Like, I had a chance, but yeah, I don't know. But I come around here, still okay. We're top 10, top 15, still chilling. Moving up on this outside, which looking back, that probably wasn't as good as the inside, but I knew that everyone would want to do the inside, so the outside would probably be left open a little more. The reason I'm out kind of in the wind right here is to block the this like outside line right here, so that no one can come up my outside and take all my positions or swarm me. So I'm doing that, and then I'm sitting okay, about to get on this Hot Tubes rider, and then boom, like 10 of the top, like all the top riders in the front all slide out. And I'm also in a really hard gear because we were going so fast, so I'm just like, I just shift gears, slam my brakes, and almost hit the barriers. And now I'm just going all out to the line. I lost all my momentum. The guys that were able to avoid the crash just came in for a free win, basically. So yeah, and then two or three of the kids in my age group passed me right there. I just didn't have anyone to draft to pull me up to speed, so yeah. That race had like 5 crashes. I managed to avoid them all somehow, which I'm proud of, so yeah. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, it'll be a little bit like a different kind of video. I'm really just going to talk about what I learned from Toad, some different things that I could have done better, how the overall experience was, and what I'm really looking forward to, and how I can apply some of the skills that I learned. So, let's get into it. Toad was a new experience for me. I've never done 5 days of crit racing before, like in 1 week. So that was new for me. Also, how the Omnium worked, how each day, when you place, you get points for the Omnium. There wasn't any point sprints during the race. Like back at home, some of the top view races, they have point sprints during the crit to help towards the Omnium. So that was a little bit different. So I really learned what GC kind of riders like, and how if you have the leaders, how like different ways to defend it, who you gotta mark and stuff. So that was interesting. Learned some new things about who I need to mark. I learned how to know when I needed to use energy and when I needed to save energy. I think I also did that pretty well throughout some of those races I did. I was really good at conserving energy. Some points I needed to go hard to like move up and stuff, which I think that was a little bit of a downfall for me because I wasn't really as aggressive as some of the other riders at moving up positions and like just shoving people out of the way. That was probably something I needed to work on, but as the days went on, I got a little bit better at my positioning and how to move around in the group. I also got a little more comfortable in the group, so that was a positive. I think my experience at Toad was really good actually. I got to be in the leader's jersey, which was cool. I also got to try and get the leader's jersey back, which was cool. Yeah, the vibe there was really, really awesome. The crowds and stuff always cheering for you as you go by the start-finish straight was awesome. That was really cool. It was also cool to see some of the pros out there. That was cool. Like I got to see Corn, Lebecki, Will Harden, and some of those guys, which was cool. It was also nice to see some of my competitors again. Like I haven't seen them in a little bit of a while. Eli and Jack Watson. Last time I saw them was at Voss Valley of the Sun. So it was nice to see them again, talk to them again, and some of the other competitors that I haven't raced in a while, which was nice. Talk to them again and see how they're doing and stuff. That was cool. Some tactics that I learned from these crit races: tail gunning. Like I learned how to tail gun properly after following Jack Watson around. Just let the gap open and then through the corner you close it because you can take your own line. It's a much smoother line. It helps conserve energy. That was interesting to learn. I also learned some different ways to hold position in the group and also some different ways of moving up in the group. So like a lot of people would try and dive bomb corners, which works sometimes, but since everyone always tried to do the inside line, I tried to find lines on the outside, which I think I did kind of well. I moved up there sometimes. I also learned that the swarm effect is real, guys. If you're top 10 in like 5 seconds, you could be at the very back. So you always got to pay attention what's happening around the group, what's going on at the front, or the guys in the back surging or like coming by you. So I really focused trying to hone in that skill on keeping my position. But I think I did better on the last race. I learned a bunch of stuff the first 4 races, but on that last race I feel like I applied a lot of the things that I learned really well. I mean, if there just wasn't that crash at the end, I think I would have definitely gotten a really good result. Another thing that I think was something that I did really good was day 2 of Toad in that circuit race with all those crosswinds. Like I really focused on staying protected at like all time from the wind because I always had to keep moving around through the group to try and stay protected. A little bit, it was kind of a new experience for me too because I hadn't really done a lot of crosswind riding, but I knew what to do after like watching some video of other guys and the pros and stuff. Like I knew what to do, how to hide. So that was like my first time applying it, which I think I did really good. So that was a positive. Some of the negative things that I did wrong, I would say, was some of my cornering maybe. How I took some of my corners I think were a little off, but tried to fix that throughout the race once I found the right line. Another thing that I think I need to work on, shooting the gap. If there's a small gap in front of me to get to a wheel, I need to just shoot it and not be as, I'd say, scared, because I need to like just work on being in the middle of the group, shooting gaps and not being scared of touching wheels or stuff. So yeah, I just need to practice riding in the peloton a little bit more. So I'm gonna practice that. Be good practice to do it in like a race format. So that would be helpful. Oh, another thing I think I need to work on is handoffs, like the water bottle handoffs at like a high speed. Because on that second day, I dropped one of my bottles that was being really crucial to have, which I think kind of screwed me over a little bit with my nutrition. We were going like 29 through that section, and grabbing those bottles is a little hard. So I think I need to practice that that will definitely be good going into nationals, practice my water bottle handoff. I'm glad I went to the race. Really looking forward to my next time going there. Definitely can apply some of these skills that I learned. Definitely can work on some of the areas that I need to work on. So that was a good race to help me get ready for forward to how I perform at nationals, how it goes. I think better at was my video editing and filming. If you guys like that or not, let me know down in the comments how those videos were. I think I did much better on those videos than some of my previous videos, so glad that happened. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe, help me out, and I'll keep you posted for any videos that I have before nationals. Try and do a really cool video for nationals, so I'm pretty hyped about that. So see you guys later. Peace.